What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi this morning, but somebody does. This message is for somebody today because, yeah, somebody working overtime, the enemy working overtime for somebody not to hear this message. So, y'all know what we do. It's your boy, the Impact Builder, in the brand new suite. Y'all know what it is. Today is hump day. Today is work. It ain't hump day. I'm sorry. It's work for it Wednesday. Work for it Wednesday. Y'all know we putting that work in today. We put that work in every day, but we put that extra work in on Wednesday. So y'all know what it is. Let's don't act like you don't know. Say I want you to already be where it is that you need to be. I want you to be focused. I want you to be committed. I want you to have discipline. That's what we talking about today, y'all. We're in the brand new suite. Y'all know what we've been talking about this week. Mind your business. That's what we doing this week. Anybody ask you what you doing this week? I'm minding my business. And what do I mean by minding my business? It's the 5 principles of business strategy success. Business strategy success. We're putting the strategy to our business in order to be able to be successful. So what do we do in order to be able to be successful? We got to have a strategy. We have to put that strategy up to our brand so that we can create the awareness, so we can create the bottom line, so we can create the business growth that we want, growth and development that we want. So that's what we're here to do on this Work for Wednesday. What day is it? What day is it? Isn't that how the commercial went? What day is it? What day is it? It's Work for Wednesday. It ain't hump day. It ain't hump day. It's Work for Wednesday. So that's what we're going to do today. And I want to talk to y'all about two things. Two things today, and then I'm done. One, the first one I'll start off with, for those that aren't familiar, the young lady Sha'Carri Richardson, right? Phenomenal athlete. She is back. She just won, I forgot what championship it is, but she is officially right now the fastest woman on the planet. Yeah, I said the fastest woman on the planet right now. She doesn't hold the world record right now. That's the other young lady that's from Jamaica that holds the record at 10.6. But for the 100 meters, I'm sorry, let me be specific about for the 100 meters. But she ran the 100 meters in 10.6 seconds. Fastest time this year. That's the fastest time that any female has run the 100 meters this year, 10.6. For my track runners, y'all get that. 10.6, that's fast. 10.6. But here's the thing, a couple years ago, everybody was had a whole bunch of haters. She had a whole bunch of haters. She had people, because she had kind of, was, let's say, immature, but just wasn't. She got, I think, caught in the lights, all of those things. But I think she got her focus back. Because you don't see all of the, the different hair and everything like that, and all focus on the nails. It's about the running. It was about the running for her now. And if you listen to her interview, she was like, yeah, I had people that, that doubted me, that doubted, me being able to get back to who I was and everything like that. But here's the word, y'all. Here's the word for the day. And I want you to think about this today as you go through your day. She's an overcomer. She is an overcomer. That's what she has done. And as I was thinking about her and how she's accomplished and got back on top, I think, what does it take to be an overcomer? And I'm going to get to it in a second, but there's a movie entitled Overcomer, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Those that aren't familiar, I want you to, I think you can watch it on Netflix or one of those movie channels. But it's a phenomenal movie. Happened to see it on yesterday. But Sha'Carri is an overcomer. She's still early 20s, very young, but is a phenomenal athlete and has overcome the obstacles that she's overcome in order to be able to get back to where she is. Now, here's why I say she's an overcomer. Here are the attributes, and see if they sound familiar to you, the attributes of an overcomer. She is focused. She was focused. She was committed. She's committed. She's disciplined, which we're going to talk about today. She's disciplined. She had a vision. She had a mission. And she's dedicated. I'm going to give those to you again because I don't know if y'all noticed, but that's what we've been talking about this week. She's focused. She's committed. She's disciplined. She has a vision and a mission. And she's dedicated. Those are the 5 business strategies, y'all. 5 principles of business strategy success. So if you want to be an overcomer, if you are going to be an overcomer, if you're going to be successful as an entrepreneur, as a leader, you got to be an overcomer. You got to be focused. You got to be committed. You got to be disciplined. You got to have a vision. You got to have a mission, and you got to be dedicated. So and as I was thinking about her, and it dawned on me yesterday as I caught the towards the end of the movie Overcoming. For those that might not be familiar with the movie Overcoming, it's about this young lady who goes out for cross country track. And the movie's written by a couple of phenomenal brothers in Hollywood that always have Christian-based movies. So this movie was really good, and you'll enjoy it. It's a family movie. But she goes out for the for the cross-country team at her high school, right? So the story is about her, and she has asthma. To let y'all know too. She has asthma, and I'm not going to tell y'all the whole story because I want you to watch it. But she winds up being the only person on the cross country team. She's the one person, the one person. She's the only person on the cross country team. But she enters these races and through circumstances, and like I said, I don't want to tell you the story, but she winds up finding out about a long lost parent who she thought she had lost. So the story is about her coming back into this, getting over this obstacle of finding out about this and how she handles that and everything like that in the midst of becoming a cross-country runner. So she's in the race, and in the race, she's being taught by this person. Like I said, I'm not going to give the story away. You got to go watch it. But she's being coached. And as overcomers, we need to have in place a system that gets us to the point where we can be the overcomer. Her system, if you watch the movie or when you watch the movie, think about these principles that I'm giving you. Think of how she was focused. Think about how she was committed. Think about how disciplined she was. Think about what her vision and mission was. And think about how dedicated she was. So let's talk about the discipline. Discipline for those that run track, run cross country, and even as, like we said, as entrepreneurs and as leaders, we must be disciplined. The thing about Sha'Carri Richardson, in order for her to get back to the spot where she was the other day and running that 10.6, she had to be disciplined. That means doing the work, i.e. Work Forward Wednesday, doing the work that she needed to do in order to be able to get to the 10.6. You can't just run 10.600 meters. There's only one other person that has run a 10.6. And she didn't run in the race. And I can't remember the young lady's name, but she's one of the Jamaican runners. She ran a 10.6. I'm sorry, Sha'Carri ran 10.65. The young lady from Jamaica ran a 10.6, which is the world record right now. So understand this. It takes discipline to be an overcomer. So if you want to be an overcomer, and as entrepreneurs, we all know, it's about being overcomers. You can't be an entrepreneur and an overcomer not in your vocabulary. I promise you. Name me an entrepreneur that is not an overcomer. Oh, wait. Yeah. All of them. All of them. Robert Smith, overcomer. David Stewart, overcomer. Michael Jordan, overcomer. Speaking of overcoming, he got cut from his from the varsity basketball team. I think his junior year. I mean, not junior year. I think it was his sophomore year. Might have even been his freshman year. I can't remember, but whatever, he got cut. Overcomer. So, to be an overcomer and to be able to get you to where it is that you want to get to today, just take today. What do you have to overcome today? And understand, in order for you to overcome today, it's going to take discipline. So how disciplined are you going to be today? That means, as we talked about at the beginning of the week, what's your day look like? What are those 3 things that you need to accomplish before you do anything else today? Discipline. What are those things on your must-do, to-do list that is going to take you discipline in order to be able to get them done? I want you to understand that entrepreneurs, leaders, have discipline. They work within a disciplined structure. Same way Sha'Carri Richardson did. Same way the young lady Hannah did in Overcomer. So think about your homework for today. Is what do you need to be disciplined in today? How are you going to be disciplined today? Because in order for you to be disciplined, discipline is nothing more than doing the thing that you want to do when you don't feel like doing it. I'm going to say that again for you. Discipline is doing the thing that you want to do when you don't feel like doing it. So whatever it is you don't feel like doing today, but you want to do it, you got to do it anyway. I know when getting up, doing the workouts, I know getting up, having to make that phone call that you need to make to talk to that client, you don't want to do it, but you got to do it anyway. You got to do it anyway. That's when discipline kicks in. That's how discipline kicks in. So we're going to be disciplined today in the things that we do. I want you to think about that all day long. I want that one word ringing in your ear all day. What is it going to take for me to be disciplined? Because I promise you, successful entrepreneurs, successful leaders, successful athletes, successful in anything that we do in life takes discipline. Business strategy success incorporates being disciplined. How disciplined are you willing to be today? How, and we're gonna get into. We talked about being focused and being committed, didn't we? How focused are you? How committed are you? So today you got to ask yourself on this Work For Wednesday, how disciplined are you? I know that thing that's been nagging at you, that thing that you know that you need to get done but haven't quite done it yet. Today's the day. Today's the day it gets done. Thank me later. Thank me later for the discipline that you're kicking in for today. That's what we do on Work Forward Wednesdays. We operate in our discipline. We operate in what it is that we need to do. And we have the structure built so that we can do it. I know you got your system in place. I know you have those principles in place. You've been watching the videos. You've gone to my YouTube channel, and if you haven't, I'm sorry. You can go there and subscribe. I need you to go there to my YouTube channel and subscribe. You can go there. I've been doing this all year, y'all. My mission, my purpose, and my passion is to make you better just by 1% today. And operating in that discipline is going to give you just that 1% today, because it's something that you haven't done before. It's something that you didn't do yesterday. It's something that you're gonna go further. You're gonna go beyond tomorrow. But you gotta operate in it. Gotta operate in that discipline. I want you to be 1% better just today. Just 1%. That's all I'm asking you to do. Be 1% better today. Be 1% better tomorrow. Because my mission, my purpose is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. How do we do that? We do that by being disciplined. Yeah, I told you, we're not playing. 2023, we're not playing. We're 8 months in, getting ready to go into 9 months. September's almost here, y'all. We got just over 3 months left. Just under 4 months left in 2023. So we've got to be locked in if we're going to be where we want to be by the end of the year. So let's get it done today. Let's put that work in. Let's work for it today. Operate in your discipline today. I want that ringing in your ear all day today. I must be disciplined. I want you to put that in the comments. Hashtag I must be disciplined. These principles, I'm hoping, I know if we stick to these principles, y'all, all of that I've been given all year, I promise you, we'll be so much better, so much further than anyone else, than any other entrepreneur, any other organization, business in your industry. I promise you, you'll be at the front of that industry. I promise you, you'll be ahead of other individuals. You'll be ahead of other entrepreneurs. You'll be ahead of other leaders. But you got to be disciplined. You got to be focused. You got to be committed. And we'll talk tomorrow about having a vision and a mission. What's your vision and your mission? And then we're going to talk about being dedicated. We're going to end the week talking about being dedicated. But today it's about discipline. It's about getting up. It's about doing the work that you want to do. You might not even want to do it, but you do it anyway. Because the discipline is kicked in. That, truth be told, it's easy to do it when you're motivated. It's easy to do it when you don't have any obstacles in front of you. It's easy to do it when you're on top of the world. But how disciplined are you when you got obstacles being thrown at you? You got obstacles being put in your way. How disciplined are you when everybody's hating on you? When everybody's telling you you can't do it? What do you do when everything that you've done, it doesn't seem to be working? Are you disciplined enough to stay with it? Are you disciplined enough to keep going? Are you disciplined enough to be an overcomer? I'm going to ask you that question again. Are you disciplined enough to be an overcomer? We're overcomers here in the Brand New Suite. Every single one of us. And we don't have to overcome the same thing, have overcome the same things. But we are overcomers. So whatever it is that you've overcome, or that you're looking to overcome, one of the main ingredients, one of the main principles that you must have in you, it's got to be here, and it's got to be here. It's got to be in your head, it's got to be in your heart. And that's discipline. Be disciplined today. Keep it in your head. Keep it in your heart. Think about those that you see that are successful and who have overcome obstacles. I promise you, take a look. Take the most successful person that you think about, or if you have a mentor, right? Ask them. I want you to ask them that question today. Ask them, are you an overcomer? What have you overcome? Hey, Tanya, what's up, lady? Catherine, I see you there. Thanks for watching. Ask them. Ask your mentor. Ask them if they are overcome. Ask them what obstacles that they've overcome. And then ask them this. Ask them, hey, what does it take to be an overcomer? And I promise you, I'll put 5 on it. I promise you, one of the words that they'll say is discipline. I promise you they'll say discipline. So take that challenge today. Think about it. I want you to ask your mentor, that person that you look up to, that person that give you guidance. Just ask them today. Say, hey, I happen to be watching, watching Dr. Leroy on his live this morning. He was talking about discipline and being an overcomer. And I wanted to ask you, what have you overcome? Are you an overcomer? And watch the stories roll. And ask them, how did they get to be an overcomer? And I promise you they'll say discipline. Yeah, Tanya, you've got to be disciplined. Hey, Doc, thanks for tuning in. I'm talking about discipline today and being an overcomer. So check out the movie. Like I said, check out the movie Overcomer. I promise you, it'll have you laughing some. It'll have you crying. It'll have you cheering. It's gonna take you through all the roller coasters of emotions. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. But you'll see what I'm talking about today. Because Hannah was an overcomer, and in order for us to be who it is that we want to be, we're gonna have to overcome something. But what it's going to take to be an overcomer is going to be one of the main things. Is going to be discipline. Like I said, the principles are there: focus, committed, discipline, vision and mission, and dedication. Those are the 5 principles of being an overcomer. That's why we're talking about them this week. And even from a business perspective, you can look at it from a business perspective. Being an entrepreneur, being a leader. In order for you to be an overcomer, you got to be focused, you got to be committed, you got to have discipline. You got to have a vision and a mission. And you've got to be dedicated. So how disciplined are you today on this Work For It Wednesday? Yeah, we're not playing, y'all. This is chess, not checkers. We sitting at the big boy, big girl table. We play chess, not checkers. So it's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. I want y'all to have a great day. It's a great day outside because it's cool, it's not hot, not cold, it feels perfect. So get out, get some fresh air, take some fresh air in today. You can go out for lunch, sit out for lunch, do that. Ride with the windows down, ride with the top open. You got the sunroof, let the sun in. Open the top all the way up today, and enjoy it. Yes, Tanya, be committed to your discipline. Absolutely. You've got to be committed to your discipline. Absolutely. So I want y'all to think about that all day today. How disciplined am I in doing and getting and being who it is that I want to be as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a brand? What discipline do you need in your brand in your business today. Being consistent in the discipline of how you produce what you produce. Showing up when you say you're going to show up. Showing your clients, hey, I am disciplined, I'm focused, I'm committed to what it is that I say that I do. And that will reap so many more results for you. So I hope you're writing these principles down, because I want you to not just use them today, not just use them, this week. Write them so that you can come back to them again and again and again until you have that they become a part of your lifestyle. These principles I'm giving you all year are meant for you to instill them as a part of your lifestyle. They're meant to be as a part of your lifestyle. So you develop from a habit into a lifestyle. This is the lifestyle that we're living. We're living a lifestyle of being focused. We're living a lifestyle of being committed. We're living a lifestyle of being disciplined. We're living a lifestyle of having a vision and a mission. We're living a lifestyle of being dedicated. These are the things that successful entrepreneurs do. These are the things that successful business owners do. This is what the strategy that you must have in order to be able to be successful. All right, I'm done. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Want you to have a great day. I'm hungry too, so I gotta get me something to eat. Let's go. Work for Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., Impact Builder. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great, phenomenal day. See y'all soon.